Exchanges have never faced more challenges and opportunities than they do today. John Lothian News sat down at the 2014 FIA Boca Conference with 6 exchange CEOs to talk about their views on 4 main topics: competition, regulation, growth, and technology. Here's what Magnus Böcker, CEO of SGX, had to say about each.
When we look into competition in well-developed markets, like in the US and Europe, there's a fierce competition in certain products, certain areas, certain services. In Asia, where we're still, and as a representative for Singapore Exchange, we're still building the market. The number of users of derivatives, the number of users of risk management tools are still a very small and a fraction of what you will see in the next 10, 20 years. So what we do when it comes to competition is less focus on that and more focus on education, broadening the customer base, adding new products and services. We therefore welcome, and hopefully I will see far more of the European and US exchanges coming to Asia to help us to build the market. There is 3 things that is very important for us when it comes to grow the volume. And for us, the first one is the products. And we are trying to continuously introduce new products, refine existing products. The second tool we have is increased distribution. Taking our products broader outside of Singapore. We are opening up an office this year in Hong Kong and in India. We increased and doubling the staff in London and in Tokyo last year, and we are taking the next step probably into the US within a year or 2. The third thing which is important is the service. What can we do more for our clients? It's not only a product or a distribution, it's what are the services that goes beyond that, especially within clearing, the settlement cycles, market data, having our co-location services, a lot of those services that we're now trying to add to it to make it more attractive to come to our market. I would say that's the top 3 focuses we have to grow our market. I think we will see, by seeing more exchanges coming into Singapore, we will grow the overall market. And that is more important for us. So we are very pleased to see ICE or Eurex and CME and some of the others coming to our market to help us to grow it and help to grow the regional market in Asia to become really sizable. We still, in comparison to the US and the European market, Asian market are still a smaller market, but we have a big opportunity because of the underlying GDP. Today, the Asian GDP is larger than the GDP of the Americas or Europe, but the use of risk management tool like futures is still far, far less. So we need to educate, we need to do more things. Technology and the role of technology have, I think, changed fundamentally over the last 10 years. Historically, technology was much more of a competitive edge or a competitive tool. Today, everyone got good technology. Everyone has a great technology or the access of great technology. So there's more a question of utilizing that technology and creating the best services out of it. I think we see technology therefore a little bit different than what we used to do. We see technology as an enabler, not a unique tool. And I think therefore you will also see us adding new products and services in a different way in the next 10 years than what you've seen in the last 10 years.